All right, ladies. Good day for the truck. Kind of doing an upgrade. Well, a repair slash mandatory upgrade for the Nissan Frontier. Had some issues for a while. Trying to get this suspension sorted out. My first suspension cracked. Doing what I would consider moderate rock crawling. I mean, nothing too crazy at all. Um, and then cracked my first set of suspension. So then I warranted those out, still working through PRG to try to get the replacement shock sent to me. I've already sent them to him. He's had them for 3-4 weeks now. So I don't know. But in the meantime, I couldn't have the truck down, so I went to the junkyard and got me a set of Toyota Tundra springs and shocks and put those in just so I can get around and get to the take my bike to the trails and stuff. I didn't even do any off-roading on these things, and check these out. These cracked also. So check it out. Even my interim suspension shattered on me as I'm waiting for my warranty stuff to come in. These cracked. Look at that. I don't know if it comes in the video. It's kind of dark in my garage. Second set. So here they are. The second set also completely shattered on the driver's side. So at that point it was like I need to really pull the trigger on getting some rad flows. So I contacted a couple of vendors. I try to support my local or any shop that supports Nissan. I try to go through them, so I did not want to go through rad flow directly. So I got a hold of Nistech and I got a hold of All Dogs. Both vendors were super cool, got back to me really fast. We're saying like, hey, just a heads up, we can order the rad flows for you for your Titan swap. The only thing is it's about a 2-month lead time. So I had to cancel the order. It just so happens right when I did that, literally the same day, happened to scroll through eBay and just to see what was up, if they had any coilovers for the Nissan Titan. And sure enough, I found a set of excellent condition used Icon coilovers for the Nissan Frontier. And the cool thing with that, and even with the rad flows, is that like I don't need them pretty, I just need them to work. Icon and rad flows, those coilovers are 100% rebuildable. So the guy said he had them rebuilt within the last, I think he said 3 or 4 months. He ended up selling his Titan. He took off the lift kit and put it back to stock and was just parting out his lift kit and suspension out. So he had them posted on eBay. I got them for a great price. Check this out. So not a bad price, and here they are right here. Super excited. These are even Icons or upgrades from the rad flows. So these are even like on par with the Kings. So there they are, shipped to me, excellent condition, 100% rebuildable. Yeah, they're scuffed up and not perfect, but I don't need them pretty, I need them functional. So got the upper control arm off. That's the rough country upper control arm for the Nissan Titan. A little bit better than stock, but not too much, meaning it has a little bit better angle. But here's the these are Total Chaos eBay clones, but the same hardware for Total Chaos will work for this. There's the same upper control arm, but what the Total Chaos clone is a little bit better on this part right here. It comes up a little bit more and it wraps around that coil bucket a little bit easier for just a little bit more articulation in your downstroke. Not necessarily your upstroke, but your downstroke. And that's what provides a little bit more articulation on your suspension, is basically this piece right there. And how they cut it sharp right here is just a style thing, I think. But those are the two differences between the Total Chaos pretty much clone and then the RC, the rough country upper control arm for the Nissan Titan. Nissan Frontier swap. And there you go. Hardware's a little bit better on the Total Chaos clone as well. So let's put this thing together. Alright, so I gotta make a template for the top spacer. The bolt pattern on the Nissan Frontier is different than the Nissan Titan. Not bolt pattern, but the way or how far the mount holes are spread apart. So I'm gonna have to drill new holes into the strut tower just to match the size of the Nissan Titan. So let's make this template. Alright, so I got the template shoved in there. The cool thing is the front hole will mount, but the back two spacings are off, so those are the only ones I need to drill, is the back two ones. And the only reason why you have to do it is because the shock body, which is here, is too wide to go through the hole up top. So this is really wide, and that hole right there, it won't shove into there. And also plus the bolt spacing's off, but this is one of the main reasons. This is too wide to shove in that hole. So let's get this done and we should be good to go. Alright, so pretty easy to do. Just two small holes, not even big, because I'm not using big bolts for these. So one hole there, one hole there, and I just test fitted it and it looks like it's good to go. And the cool thing is I still have my factory holes, so if I need to put back on a rad flow or anything for the actual Titan swap, I could do that no problem. Now I just have additional holes to fit the Nissan Titan bolt pattern as well. So I have both in here, and the coil bucket is big enough. It's a little tight, but it is big enough to hold it, that spacer. And again, the spacer is only to push down that shock body, because the shock body won't fit in the hole. If I really wanted to, I guess I could drill all of this out, but that would take forever, and it really kind of weaken the coil bucket. So I think I'm comfortable with just drilling two extra holes in the coil bucket, and now it fits the Titan spacer and allows it to push down that shock body enough to where everything will mount and bolt up perfectly. Alright ladies, fits like a glove. Just finished up lubing up the bottom right here, this little joint on the bottom, so that chain lube lasts for a long time. There's a spacer, and again, all the spacer for is allow the shock body not to make contact with the coil bucket. Two little holes I had to drill, and the thing's buttoned up pretty nice. Pretty happy with it. One of the last things I have to do is I've already loosened up this pin. I'm going to take a lot of the preload out of this to account for the 1-inch lift spacer here. Probably take this up to about right there or so. So take some preload out of this to account for the spacer, and we should be good to go. Let's get this thing tightened up. Just a side note, my high lift jack has proven invaluable, because with the lifted rig, you know, to get this thing lifted, to switch out 35s and whatnot, a standard jack or even the floor jack there doesn't really get high enough. So the high lift jack is perfect. I'm so glad I went with the welded rock sliders that are super beefy and hold the weight of the truck no problem. But a high lift jack I use almost anytime I do maintenance on the truck to lift up the rear or the front. Damn thing's invaluable when you're dealing with a lifted rig with high clearance stuff. So just food for thought. If you don't have one, I'd for sure get one.